she go from, like I said, the clipboard in New York, the boat in Greece, then now she fly to Paris, France, and she getting a pedicure with champagne, like super, with some more archive pieces on.
Dress in the fly crib and I jump in a flight whip. Every time you see me, I'm wearing some flight. Even when you don't see me, I'm wearing some flight. Track record stainless, never do I miss. Boy, I be dripping, them other guys there miss. Like Sierra, ain't that a? And I'm a stylist that's points and assists. Sheesh, who kill it like this?
What's up, world? I'm Mojo Forbes, and you are tuned into Compliments of Style. You heard? I'd like to welcome everybody back to Compliments of Style. If you've been tuning in, I appreciate you. And we just going to keep unloading on the style, the fly, the cool stuff, baby. That's what we here for. And today is just what we talking about. This is the epitome of why we here, why I do this show, what I love, and that's exclusive, fly, dope stuff that's full of style. And what I'm talking about today is Cardi B's new video, Imaginary Playerz. She go crazy on that, and it's style on so many different levels, right? So let's talk about it. But first, if you don't know, I want you to understand that this is a sample from Jay-Z's Imaginary Player. So for her to touch that, you can't play with that. You got to be on point if you're going to touch that, right? That comes from Jay-Z in My Lifetime Volume 1 1997 album, right? And he go crazy on that. It's a classic, and she did not disappoint at all, which is understandable that that was clear for her to even do this record, because what she did is ridiculous, right? And she starts off the video at the Clearport in New York. She pull up to the jet, back-to-back black vehicles. She looking amazing. She wearing these pieces that where she starts out talking before the verses even come in. I like how she say, y'all don't know the difference between vintage and archive, right? And to inform you who don't know about the difference, right? Because honestly, I had to look into the difference myself, right? So she put me on to something. I didn't know the difference. The difference is vintage is pieces from designers that's 20 years or plus older, which is very exclusive, right? If you could find something in good condition that's even wearable from that time that you know no one is going to have, or is very limited and hard to find, is dope, right? But she's speaking on the pieces she's wearing is archive, which is even more exclusive than the vintage pieces, which archive pieces comes directly from the runway and is pivotal pieces in a designer's career where it was a huge moment for them where they hold on to these pieces. It's very hard to get a hold of. So you got to have a relationship. You have to be representing it well. And if you've been tuning to Cardi B, she been really, really coming with it when it comes to the unique styles, the dressing. So it's understandable that those brands would even be willing to let her wear those pieces, you know? So that was dope. But also, it's not just what she's wearing. It's not just the imagery of the video. We're talking about a music video, and the music is on point, and she take a very, very different approach than we used to hear from her, where it's very, very bar metaphor heavy on some real boss talk, and she backing it up with what you see, what you hearing. And just at the one of the lines from the Clipboard scene I like that she said, glory hole, y'all don't know who y'all effing with. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. But the video goes from the clipboard where she show herself on a jet and she fly to she's on a yacht. She go from the clipboard to a yacht in Mykonos, Greece, right? And that was super dope, and it caught my attention because I actually have a piece that I got from there myself that I wore in the Lead the Way video. Me and my brother water the wine. Y'all can check that out. It's on YouTube, Lead the Way. And actually, I want to show y'all the piece. And honestly, I wasn't there, right? So one of my best friends was in Greece, and he was FaceTiming me the whole time just because he know that that's just my type of thing, like the scenery, the vibe, the exclusive shopping. So he went into this boutique. This is unique. It's a vest. It's clearly a cut and sew piece that I just love. It's by far my favorite piece I have in my collection. So she go from the Clearport in New York, and then now she's on a yacht And again, she's wearing some more archive pieces on the yacht that's just super fly. She's beautiful, and she really spitting on there. And then again, I want to talk about some more bars, cause don't get it twisted. She look good, super fly, but she still spitting bars. So then she say, I'm a star, but don't make me smack you, don't get starstruck. I'm like, that's crazy again. So I'm like, hold up, like she not letting up, right? So then she go from, like I said, the Clipboard of New York, the boat in Greece, then now she fly to Paris, France, and she getting a pedicure with champagne, like super, with some more archive pieces on. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy. Then she's sitting in this restaurant setting that's like super fly to me as well. I like that look in the video also. But then she said something else that was dope to me, which was perfect for the setting, to say this line where she said, if you did my numbers, you'll pop champagne. If I did your numbers, I'd jump off a plane. Suicide, the difference between you and I said, hold up, man. Hold up, man. So Cardi tapped into a whole nother level on this, man. And I remember her speaking on this song and this video coming out, and she said she had to fight for this, which is wild to hear the music, see the video, and who have to fight with their label to drop something like this. But I understand how the industry work, right? They used to her being one way, doing a certain thing, and they want to kind of keep you in that box, especially when you have success from that. So it's understandable, but I love that she fought from that. I love the growth I'm seeing from her. She talking on a high level, boss talk, everything stylish, and I'm really, really a fan of that song, that video, the bars. It just 100% is super fly, and it's the epitome of what we do over here at Compliments of Style. So I got to give Cardi B her flowers for the Imaginary Player video. Everything about that is style, you heard? So the IG highlight for today is the People Gallery. That is super, super dope, man. Again, he's moving around town, not just town. He's moving around different places, but a lot of it is captured in New York. But then he catch them in Paris. He catch them all over, right? And I appreciate that, because sometimes people find comfort in where they are and where they at, and that's all you see, right? Is then they just go different places and it work not on their mind. They just want to play all the time, but I could tell that this guy is putting in work, because it's an abundance of content and videos and talking about fashion. And you could just hear the excitement in his voice, and you could tell that people have grown to get to know this guy and they really appreciate him. And you'll catch some rare moments where they'd be like, Maurice, you have something fly on. And he have his own page, which is Gallery of Maurice. And when you could be someone who's super fly like he is, but you giving compliments away like that. And I caught an interview from him where he's saying that he's always been that type of person where he just give compliments. If he sees something he like, he'll tell that person. And I appreciate that, because that's my personality, right? I always been into fashion. That always been my thing. I'm going to make sure I come with it every time. But I enjoy seeing other people being fly. The more fly people are, the more stylish they are. I think that make the world a more beautiful place. So I want to see people be just as fly, if not fly, than I am on a day-to-day basis. And also, I love to get the inspiration. So I'm sure that's what he's doing too, dealing with it. He's interviewing people on different levels, from millionaires to the average people, right? And I think that's dope that he combining the two of it, right? But you just get to see some things, and also you get to see and hear from some people that might not really speak much. So he found his niche where he's able to get them to talk about what they wearing. So shout out to People's Gallery. Shout out to Gallery of Maurice. Over here at Compliments of Style, we love what you're doing. Keep up the good work. And it's definitely inspiration for someone who is in this space and loves seeing dope things, man. Keep it going. The Mojo Motivation for this episode is just simply waking up. It's a blessing just to wake up. I appreciate being alive, being able to walk, talk, smell, hear. You have to appreciate what's going on, what's around you. And I have another opportunity to be great every single day I wake up. So we're going to keep it simple, which is not simple, right? It sounds simple, but it's so amazing, especially if you look around. Everybody didn't get a chance to wake up today, and you did. So appreciate that, cherish that, and don't take it for granted, man. Go out there and do something great, and you have another chance, another opportunity to work on your goals. Be great. Now I want to tap into something that been on my mind, right? I have a new pickup. Shout out to JD. I had these for a while, but it's just been on my mind, right? I want to talk about it. JD Sports Highland. This is the Jordan 4's Rare Air. And it's not even just about the shoe, right? Because I know this is not the most exclusive shoe. It's not really exclusive at all when it comes to shoes and releases. But that's why I want to talk about this, right? That's why it's important to me to speak on this, because this is a shoe that wasn't hyped up at all. I remember when I first saw it, it was in January, and I sent a picture of it to my sneaker guy like, I need these. Like, I don't even know when they drop. I didn't even take the time to see when they come out. I was just like, I need these. They super, super dope. But what's crazy is from January all the way up until the release, I didn't hear nobody saying anything about this shoe. And to me, this is one of, if not the best shoe that I feel came out this year. And that's the importance of me speaking on this, is you have to find what you like and what you think is dope. Don't let nobody else tell you what's dope. Y'all have these things where it's something, it's a hype shoe or a hype piece or a hype brand, and you run into it. You're going to notice over here at Compliments of Style that I'm going to show love and I'm going to wear things and I'm going to talk about things that I think is stylish, and I feel like if you're a like-minded individual, you will too. And you might not agree with everything I'm saying, but don't let the shoe be hyped up for you to feel like it's dope. I'm saying this is dope. This is fly. I have plenty of shoes. I have other cops that I bought that I'm not showing on here because this is what I think is dope. I have things that's more popular that I could be showing right now, and it's going to be times where I do speak on and show things that's popular, but it's because I like it, not because it's hyped up, right? This is a super dope shoe. The colors is dope. The creativity is dope, right? And I understand that when they come out with the retro shoes that's the exact color of what they used to be, it means something, right? It means something to me. And I have a lot of those, but I'm also into different things and growing in creativity. And whoever done these was very creative. And this black, blue, red combo always hit together, especially with the hint of gray. And what I really think is dope, I love how this come off, right? You could take this off, and then you have the Air Jordan Rare Air on the tongue. And you can flip this, turn this upside down. I also got these for my son. He really loved that. Sometimes he take it off, sometimes he flip it upside down. But again, that's enough on these. It's not even about the shoe in particular. This shoe just what brought it to my attention on what I would like to see more from people. Wear what you like, put it together how you like. I don't care if it was $1,000 or it was $10. If that's what you like, wear that. And make sure it's stylish. You understand? Okay, well, this was another great episode. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And on behalf of Compliments of Style, me and the team just want to say we love you. But more importantly, make sure you love yourself. Catch you on the next episode. Peace.